Yeah, bring what you call it with you? Pulse.
Oh, what is that? The fuck did I come into?
Yeah, they
Yo, what the
fucking
fuck?
watching us.
Back to the elevator.
The drones kicked our ass.
Damn.
I didn't even get a chance to react. Greetings, Dags. I'm back again with another video. Today I am rocking a close range, medium range rifle build with super high critical hit damage. Very exciting stuff, and I hope you stick around to see the build breakdown and some gameplay. My apologies for not putting out as many videos the last few weeks. I had a lot going on in life, but I am back again and stronger than ever with a bunch of new exciting content for you all. If you're new to the channel, welcome to d.a.g Gaming. I'm your host, Knock, and my favorite thing to do in this game is respawn, hence the name. And to all my returning dags, welcome back to another video, and I hope you enjoy it. And on a side note, I did make a new Discord community, and you're welcome to join the server. First things first, I'm going to get into the build breakdown, followed by my post-build remarks and what I think about this build, and where I think its strong and weak suits are. Starting off with the specialization, I am running Gunner for the 10% armor on kill, 5% rate of fire after you get a kill, that little bit of weapon handling when you don't move for a second, and you get a nice allocation of ammo every 60 seconds for yourself and your team. As a quick disclaimer, I do have high expertise and my watch is fully unlocked, so my damage numbers might be different than yours. For the primary rifle, I have the Urban MDR, rocking that damage to target out of cover with the talent killer, and these are the mods that I rock on my rifle. You are free to switch them in and out as you like. You can definitely change out some of those critical hit damage for more stability and accuracy to help out with the longer ranges with these rifles. For my secondary rifle, I have the ACR-SS as well with damage to target out of cover, rocking the talent killer, and these are the mods that I have. Just like with the previous rifle, feel free to change these out as you see fit. My sidearm is the d.a.g card custom, specifically for that +1 skill tier, rocking the preservation talent, and these are the mods that I have equipped. Starting off with our first armor piece, I have the Coyote's Mask double crit with a critical hit damage armor mod, and it comes with the talent pack instincts. And because we will be playing this primary in the medium range, you will be benefiting the most from the 10% critical hit damage and the 10% critical hit chance, bringing you closer to the critical hit chance cap while giving you a little bit more damage. And the cool thing about the Coyote's Mask talent packed instincts is that you can have 3 people with this mask, and you could have all 3 of the buffs active at the same time, as long as each individual person with the Coyote's Mask is shooting enemies within that specific range. For the backpack, I have one Chaska double crit with the critical hit damage armor mod, rocking the talent vigilance to give me that 25% total weapon damage. For the chest piece, I have one Grupo double crit with a critical hit damage armor mod with the talent glass cannon to amplify all my damage by 25%. I personally like playing glass cannon, but you can change this out for any other talent that you prefer, like obliterate will work perfectly fine with this build. That way you don't have to worry about taking the 50% amplified damage. For the holster, I do have a improvised holster, double crit with a critical hit damage armor mod. You can also change out the holster to anything else that you would prefer to have. You could put on one pallet size to get an additional 10% armor on kill, which will help you with your survivability. For the gloves, I have contractor gloves, which comes with the 8% damage to armor and 12% critical hit damage. For the knee pads, I have Fox's Prayers, and it comes with the 8% damage to target out of cover, and I have 12% critical hit damage. For my first skill, I have the Reviver Hive to keep me alive when I do die, which is very easy with this build because you are literally a glass cannon. And for my secondary skill, I do have a shield for those oh shoot moments. It only has 2 million health, so it won't tank a lot of damage. And if you know how to use cornering with the shield, this is what I primary have the shield for, which allows me to take out chongas without worrying about getting shot by them. For my modifiers, I have All Out, I have Pressure Piston by the Teeth, and Persistent. You can also switch out Pressure Pistons for Retribution if you want to have maximum critical hit chance at all times of your gameplay without having to worry about losing too much of stability. And for the stats without Coyote's Mask, I am sitting at 42% critical hit chance and 215% critical hit damage. With my current setup, I can get up to 310 critical hit damage thanks to Killer, Coyote's Mask in the short range, and all the critical hit damage that I have stacked up, which is pretty nutty. And at medium range, you'll be sitting at 295% critical hit damage. Not too bad, right? I'm running 6 red cores, but you can change these to how you like. You could put a couple of blue cores if you want a little bit more survivability. But the way I like to play is run and gun, full glass cannon, and it fits my playstyle. So with this build, you are definitely a glass cannon thanks to the talent glass cannon and vigilance. You really have to dish out your damage without getting shot even at all to maintain your high level of damage. And it does get a little rough if you're playing solo because all eyes will be on you. So you can definitely change out that shield for a decoy or a assault turret to try to eat up some of the aggro, while you will be able to shoot more freely. This build definitely shines in group play because the aggro will be spread out. You can definitely play this build solo though, because you are able to kill reds in 1 shot, which is pretty nutty. Purples in like 2 shots, and you could kill elites in like under 4 shots. Not too bad, right? You do really have to play this build very aggressive, and if you're running missions solo, you definitely want to know where the spawn locations are so you can train your aim right to the spawn locations and kill them before they get a chance to dissipate and surround you and start shooting you from weird angles, which will make your life a lot harder. And in group play, you have a little bit more room to wiggle, and you could get around the map a lot easier without getting focus fired by every single enemy, and you can dish out your damage while boosting the critical hit chance, critical hit damage, or both with your Coyote's Mask for your whole team. This build definitely excels at tighter quarter missions and closer together open world activities. Like, you could definitely do control points, but I would try to stick to the control points where the enemies can't really spread out too much, allowing you to train your aim to one side at a time and shoot all the enemies there, because you definitely don't want the enemies to spread and surround you, because 1 shot could take a nice chunk of your armor. Alrighty, let's get into those damage numbers. I know you guys like to see those big multi-million floaties. First things first, let's see the MDR damage without killer. At close range, we crit for 2.1 million. Medium range, 2.5 million. And then long range without by the teeth stacked up, we crit for 3 million. Now let's get killer proc and see the damage numbers. With killer proc, we're critting for 2.6 million close range, 3 million medium range, and at long range with by the teeth stacked out, we're critting for almost 6 million. That's pretty nutty. Playing solo, you can 2-tap elites if you crit both times. Definitely is wild. Alrighty, let's see how long it takes us to kill named enemies. Alright, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots, but only 3 of them are critical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots with 3 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 shots on average, depending on how many times you're critical. Let's see close range. Definitely takes a little bit longer than long range, but you still kill them pretty fast. And at medium range, you do a little bit more damage thanks to the modifier. Alrighty, d.a.g, that's it for this close range rifle build. And if you're looking for something that's different than this, I also have a long range rifle build that's very powerful. And for that build, I do rock the lightweight M4. I'll put the link to that video in the description if you want to check it out. And to all the d.a.gs that are subscribed, thank you for subscribing and supporting my channels. And if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe. That way you can stay up to date for my new videos. And I do want to give a special thanks to everybody in the community who's been and supporting my new channel. It means a lot to me, and I really enjoy conversing with everybody. So feel free to drop a comment, and I'll definitely reply to any questions that you have. Or if you have some cool ideas or some changes to this build, definitely let me know. That way I could test it out, because I don't know every single combo out there, nor have I had the time to test out every combo. So any type of input is greatly appreciated. That's all for now, and I'll catch you at the next one. Damn, he didn't even fucking get to do anything. Damn, homie got deleted.